Hello and welcome to Tech. I am Mohammad Adnan, and in this video, not video, in this series, we will discuss complete feature and complete tutorial about Power Virtual Agent. This is going to be a three-part series or two-part series where we will cover end to end from beginner to the complete advanced level of Power Virtual Agent. If you're new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Now let's get started. Power Virtual Agent is, in simple term, it is a chatbot which we usually see in some of the website. Here, for an example, I log into this mailsweb.in, here I'm able to find it on the right bottom, an icon here, 24/7 sales chat. So if I click on here, I can type whatever I need, and sometimes the pre-built information fed into the system and it responds to our queries. And if we are not satisfied with the queries, then it will redirect us to a manual person so that we can contact with the customer executive to clear all our queries, right? So in that case, Microsoft Power Platform has brought up Power Virtual Agent, which also behaves the same way with an additional advantage of Microsoft security and also the Power Platform capabilities. So we can build easily chatbot with the low code or no code feature here. We can just use the enable features, and if you want to do some kind of static thing, then everything can be done inside the Power Virtual Agent itself. And if you want to do something extra, then we may need to use the Power Automate, and that can help us to connect with the different data sources which we have and pull the information from there and display it to the end users. This is really an amazing tool which has developed Power Virtual Agent. But this is not actually comes as a free. If you want to buy it on a separate thing, then if you look at the pricing of this one, basically the Power Virtual Agent comes with this INR price 72,000 approximate per month for 2,000 sessions, right? And if you want any additional add-on, then you need to pay 32,000 for 1,000 sessions. So if you notice here, run intelligent chatbot across website and other channels. So only pay for two-way engagement between user and your chatbot with sessions servicing each end-to-end interactions. So if you notice here what they have mentioned here, let me zoom this here. The session begins when a topic is triggered and ends when one of these conditions is met. So either the user's question is answered or conversation exceeds 60 minutes or 100 turns. So one session means whether it has to satisfy the customer query or it has to exceed the 60 minutes or it has to exceed the 100 terms of chat conversation between the chatbot and the end user. Okay, so now the point number two here is for this one, sessions. So point number two is purchasing Power Virtual Agent session capacity requires access to Microsoft 365 Admin Center with either the global administrator or billing administrator role. So this you need to keep in mind. Now the good part is first you can try it out for free for the 30 days in order to work it out how things work for you. And the next good thing is if you have already Microsoft Teams Office 365 license, then please make sure to check it out if you can able to see apps in Microsoft Teams. Right now I'm just logging to Teams here, and if I click on more apps on these three dot buttons and click on more apps, and here I'm going to search for Power Virtual Agent. Yeah, here it is. If you find this in your Teams channel, it means it is 100% free for you, for your organization entirely, but this has to be used inside the team itself. So the advantage of Power Virtual Agent is you can build the chatbot for your teams, and also you can build the chatbot for your external website also. So here, as this has given an option that we can use the Power Virtual Agent inside the Teams channel itself, The advantage of here is we can use it for our internal queries. Like if you want to help the onboarding employees and we have given them the Teams access, once they log into the Teams and they can install this install this chatbot into the Teams channel, which we're going to show in the later part of this series, how we can install in the Teams itself. So once they log into the Teams and inside to the chatbot, then they can raise any kind of the queries related to their onboarding process or any kind of access issues or any kind of technical issues. Then everything can be get answered via this chatbot instead of getting any kind of human interaction. This actually saves a lot of time for the onboarding process. This is just an example actually, but even for many other things, we can also get help if we are using Teams inside. If you are using Power Virtual Agent inside the Teams channel. So this is one advantage. And another thing is if you want to deploy it on external things, like if you want to deploy it on your website or something else, that is also possible and that will behave similar kind of things like this one. Actually, I don't know about what they have built here. This is just an example here. Okay, now, so in order to sign up, you need to click on try free and then you need to fill your basic information about your company and your email ID so that it will install it for you. So this is my email ID and account information. Once this is continued, then you will get a 30 days license and which you can develop on the browser itself. There is no kind of you need to download and install any application. It is 100% available on the browser itself. So you can build anything, everything on the browser itself. So this is one thing. Now, if I go to this apps here, in the Teams itself, I need to go here and I need to click on Power Virtual Agent in the more apps, or also if I open recently, I can also find it here itself. So I'm clicking on here, Power Virtual Agent. The one which is showing up here inside the Teams, and also when it comes to the browser access, there is no much difference between these two, so that you can whatever I show up here, everything is available on the web itself. So both of them are similar. I'm going to do the demo entirely in the Teams itself. Okay, so now this is the home screen of Power Virtual Agent, which we have here. Here, empower employees one-to-one chat session. And if you want to start here, you click on start here. And this is the chatbot. Whatever the chatbots which you have created, it will show up here. And it is just about the version of Power Virtual Agent. As I said, it is completely free for your entire organization, but there is a limitations here. It should not have to exceed the 2 gigabytes of the capacity size. Now moving on to this one. So if you want to create a new chatbot, click on start now here. Then it will ask you for give it a name. So first of all, you need to select the team's channel, to which channel you want to add this chatbot. Select a team for this chatbot. So for an example, I'm going to select here the US sales for an example, and then it gives a message here. You are the first person to create a chatbot in these teams. We'll need to do some setting up. So loading time will be a little longer than usual. Okay, now clicking on continue here. So getting things ready, feel free to close this window. We will email you when everything is ready. So I'm going to close this one. So this is how you can able to create a new chatbot. So if you go to this chatbot options here, so you will get the list of channels here to which we have added the chatbot. If I click on US sales, it will give the list of available chatbots inside the US sales. And if I click on like 18, which is another Teams channel which I have here, this will also give you the list of available chatbot inside to this channel. Here I have already created one onboarding bot. And if I go here, so it says nothing is here. I need to create a new chatbot here. Here, either I can click on new chatbot here, or I can also click the new chatbot option here. So now I got this activity notification. If I click here, I got a message, your team is ready to use Power Virtual Agent. Okay, so it's the same screen which I just shown you, right? Okay, So here, where if you added this application here, from this clicking on this one and adding up here, if you right click here, you get this option like pin and uninstall. You click on pin just to stay it here, because if you click here and search for something else, here now we were learning is here. If I click here and clicking on task web planner, then this will override this area. If you want to keep this static, then you need to right click this one and use the pin option here. Okay, so now I'm clicking on Power Virtual Agent and going to chatbot now. This is US sales and this is authenticating. So I'm going to create a new chatbot in the US sales itself. So clicking on new chatbot. Now you need to give it a name. Create a chatbot. So basically I'm going to give it as so just info. I'm going to give it name info bot. And what language will you speak? So here, choose the language your bot will use to communicate with your users. Your bot's language, once set, cannot be changed. So you need to make sure what the language you are setting up. So the main reason for asking this is actually this works on a cognitive services. This helps on natural language processing. So if you select initial language here, like we have multiple options, Dutch, Danish, English, French, German, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Norwegian, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, Swedish, Turkish, and these are all in preview right now. This Chinese, traditional, simplified, Hindi, Korean, and Polish. Okay, I'm going to select English for now, which is English US, and click create. So if you select Hindi for an example, then whatever user types, it will try to understand what is it asking about so that it can convert our exact phrase into the natural language processing. So right now this will take some time. So I think now it's created this one for virtual agent and chatbot. And this is the home screen of how it will look like. The one which is on the web, it will look almost similar. There is just a visual alignment change where you can create topics from the top itself, which is not here on the top menu. It is available only on the left side menu. That's a small difference between the web version and Insight to the Teams version, but almost everything is fine. Now in the home tab, we have this test bot. So, and you have this chat interface here, and this is the info bot here. Before going into deep, let's talk about the available menu options here, right? So this is the home screen, and this is the place where we can test our bot here. And this is information about the bot. Authors are automatic topics. Begin by authoring your own topic or use AI to automate your most frequent asked questions. So we can create topics here and then we can edit and test our bot here. This is just, and the third thing is make your bot available for others. So basically, if you look at here on the left menu, this will also give the same step. So basically, first of all, we need to create topics for all kind of informations, and then we need to create entities. It is actually the tables if you want to make any kind of additional informations. And this is basically the analytics, and this is where we were publishing, and these are settings of the bot. So now moving on to the next topic, it's topics actually. So let me close this one for now. I can open it up here. If I close here, then I can open it up here, test bot from the top right option. If I click again here, then it will go away. Okay. So now the topics here, this is of the list of topics which is has, and for an example, this is a simple topic and this is the status, right? And this is modified by my name. And this is the lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, which is turned on here. So we have an option like we can turn off and turn on any kind of topic, right? So for an example, if we build a chatbot for onboarding and if you build a chatbot for customer support, then if you want to enable both the features for a chatbot, then you can enable these both the topics. But if you want to enable only one topic at a time, then you can just turn this off, whatever you don't need here. So the turning off the lesson 2 is going on, now it is turned off here. Okay, only lesson 1, 3 and 4 is enabled here. But for there are some of the topics which is default and it is always on. It is like the greetings. So whenever user type any kind of message like hi, good morning or something else, then this kind of conversation will help. And also if you want to escalate this matter to a human customer executive, then also that's possible here. and the end of conversation. These are all confirmation message. This is actually a default setting which should be always on. And if you want to customize this for this particular chatbot, that is also possible. So for an example, if I click here on the greetings, then basically what it gives is on the left side the name of the the topic and its friendly name and its description of the topic. So these are all the topics it will trigger phases is the right. So for system topics, trigger phase can't be edited. Okay. But if you're creating a own topic, then we can able to create that. So whenever user type like good morning, good afternoon, hello, hey, or something else. So these are all the trigger phases. So whenever user type this information, then Power Virtual Agent will trigger this topic. Like if I click on go to authoring canvas, so these are the trigger phases. Whenever user type initially on the chat, hi, hello sir, hello support team, then it will give them the message here, hi, I am virtual agent. I can help with account questions, order stored information and more. So if you want to customize this, that's also possible. So hello, I'm virtual agent. I can help you track it. So if you want to just cut this message here, or if you want to add something else, then type it here. How can I help you today? Okay, that's it. So this is one thing. So now the next message and then the next message here. So if you click on save here, don't worry about these things, how we need to add. I'm going to add those things also. I'm going to cover all those things in this series itself. So going back here now, also we have option test bot, right? If I click on hi here, then this will give the information here, which is right now just I added here. How can I help you today? I am virtual agent. And on the right side, you can see this tick mark with the green highlighted here. It means it just passes through this and this and this. If there is an error something else, then it will show us clearly where we have the error in this chatbot itself. Okay, so these are all the topics which we have now. This is just an example. And the next we have is entities. So entities is nothing but the static tables which is has here by Power Virtual Agent, and we can use it directly in our topics. If there is something which is not available there, then we can create our own topics also. Own entities also. For an example, if I click on color here, so in the color it gives here the primary colors and hue on the color spectrum extracted as a string. The method is pre-built. Input is the sapphire blue sedan. If the user click on this one, it means it's blue and save value as blue. And if user type yellow cab, then it means entity is yellow and save value is yellow. And ash gray code is ash gray, it means gray itself. So how we can able to create a new entity here? So on the top here we have a new entity. If I click here, then we have these two options here. One is make your bot smarter with entities. An entity is a piece of information, person, place, thing, or concept that the bot might want to pick out from what your customer sees, right? So choose a method now. So there are two methods which we have. One is a closed list, another is regular expression. So closed list is actually define a list used when you have an extract list of item that is a manageable size, small to medium. So for an example, if you are making a chatbot for the government kind of thing, then extra small, the sizes are small, medium, and large. You can fix the static one. Or if you have regular expression like define a specific logical pattern such as an ID, number, credit card number, IP address, and more. Example, article ID pattern that starts with KB and ends with 6 digit, such as KB016. You can define it here. So we'll talk about this entity in the later sessions. First, we'll finish off this menu here. Okay, now the analytics here. So analytics is nothing but it will just give the analytics of this particular chatbot during the period which we have selected here. This will be helpful in order to understand how the customers are behaving or requesting informations on this chatbot and how quickly this is being responded and what is the engagement over time and session time over time, escalation rate, resolution rate, everything is given up here. Right now, this is a new chatbot, so it is not showing up here, the informations which need to be done. And there are a couple of things here like topic triggering and customer satisfaction rate here, which is really important in order to monitor this chatbot, how helpful it is with the customer. And this is right now, there is no option available because of the new chatbot. And the session is actually how many sessions it has had here and the billing which is required for virtual agent billing. And the last option which we have here is the publish. So if you are using a premium connectors or other premium features, you will soon need to upgrade your license to publish your bot. So inside the teams, there is a limitation here that you're not able to publish it outside the teams. It's only available on the teams. But if you are using any kind of premium like Power Virtual Agent, you can connect Power Automate, and Power Automate has a certain connectors which is premium. So if we are using either this chatbot to be deployed on any other channels, like you can deploy it on a Facebook, you can deploy it on, I will show you over there, right? So if you want to deploy it on some external website, on Telegram or Facebook, that's a premium. And if you are using any kind of premium Power Automate connectors, that is also considered as premium. Then you may need to buy license for that. So now, right now we are building it inside a Teams. So make your latest content available to end user after you have published the bot to the first time. You can use the bot in Teams for yourself and make it available for others. So right now, once we deploy this one, so you can click on publish so that we'll publish this chatbot to the end users also, to other users also. And the last thing which we have here is the manage. So here in the details options, what we have here, your bot name. Your bot name and appearance will be displayed on the web, on your web chat control and all configured channels. To customize chatbot look specific, go to channels, okay? And it gives information here, your chatbot is not yet published. In order to use chatbot successfully, go to the publish page and click publish. Okay, we can cover that later on. So here we have an option to change the name of the chatbot and change the icon of the chatbot. And these are all the static informations like metadata holds all information to uniquely identify your bot and its endpoint. So it can be used for calling your bot or using your bot in external scenarios. Like if you want to deploy this on the website, then you can use this option here. So environment ID, tenant ID, and bot app ID. So if you want to download this manifest, you can also download that. So to enable another bot to call your bot as a skill, download the zip manifest and give it to other bot's owner. So they can use this bot in their inside to the bot itself. So next is the channels here. And here is the option which we can see. So wherever we can able to publish this Power Virtual Agent chatbot, first is Teams, which is free here. And you can see the demo website, which is shows as a premium connectors. You can see the diamond symbol here. Demo website, custom website, mobile app, and then Facebook, Skype, Cortana, Slack, Telegram, Twilio, Line, Kik, GroupMe, direct line speech, and email. So these are the areas where we can publish our chatbot. So agent transfer, which we have here. So connect to a customer agent app to enable your bot to hand off a chat session to give to a live agent or other bot. So how do you like the bot to hand off to other chat session? Customer engagement app. So if you want to enable this agent transfer, then you can also use here. We'll cover this on the later part. And then security. So sharing, authentication, web channel security, and allow list. So these are our security settings which we have, and the skill set. So bot calling bot. So if you can able to call the bots from another bot, which is actually the premium feature, then you can use this option here. And A capability. So here there are some of the things which we need to consider. One is A capabilities is topic overlap detection. So basically, whenever you are creating a topic, you need to make sure that you are not overlapping the same topic in the other topics also. This is actually important thing because this will just make confusion for the bot to redirect where it has to go. Either it has to go to topic A or it has to go to topic B. In both topic contains the same kind of information, same phrases, right? So this is an option which we have. So topic overlay detection preview. I need to turn this on. If I forget and if I mention the same topic in another topic, then it will highlight as that this topic is already available on the particular topic. Sorry, this phrase is already available in a particular topic. Okay, so now topic suggestions from the chat transcript. Analyze chat transcript for end users queries that don't trigger a topic. The system provides suggestions for a new topic that will help you address those gaps. So this is also an important thing, which it says, like if we have built a chatbot and there is some information is not available on the chatbot thing and this chatbot not able to give the answer. So during that time, it saves the information what user has text and phrase, and it will suggest us to build the topics related to the customer queries, which is not available right now. So I'm going to turn this on also. These are all in the preview right now. So hopefully it will get general available as soon as possible. So the third thing which we have here is automatic triggering improvement. So gradually improves topic triggering based on the end user behavior. The bot asks the user to choose between topics. So to learn from the choices. So this is actually an AI features, right? So whenever, for example, if I type some specific question again and again, then it will understand what I'm actually looking for. Then whenever I type something, then it will redirect to me the exact same answer. So these are some basic, the home menu topics which is available for the chatbot, and how we can build a basic thing. We'll discuss this on our next video. I'll tell you, this is gonna be an amazing series, and you are going to get a lot of goosebumps how this Power Virtual Agent works. So please stay tuned with me and follow this channel. If you like this video, just click on the big thumbs up button. If you're new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button